So yes, hello, it's BG Dollars back for another video. Now today we're discussing when will the stock market go up again? You know, when will stocks start to rise? When will this shitty period, so to say, end? I found this little article on the Motley Fool here by Edward Sheldon. Now, of course, I've never heard this guy before, but he has spoke the most sense in this article. I just had a little scour through. I agree with this 110%, so I thought I'd share it with you. And it's titled, When Will the Stock Market Go Up Again? And of course, look, as we all know, global stock market has been falling for a while, so when will they start to rise? Let's get into it. But please do subscribe, leave a like, and on Friday, this Friday coming up, I've got a new series coming out. It's going to be every single Friday. It's just going to be going through the week's news, what's coming up ahead, best stock performance, best worst stock performance. It's going to be what stocks to buy for the week ahead, my picks. It's going to be a really good every single Friday episode. So please do subscribe for that. And yeah, I'm sure I'll see you there on Friday. But let's get into this. So 2022 has been a tough year for investors. It has, hasn't it? It has. Fair play to all you lot sticking out there still and seeing it through. Because share prices have generally been trending down. They have. And as a result, many people are, we're all asking the question, aren't we? When will it go back up? Well, no one really knows. But this guy I do agree with the most. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that no one exactly knows when share will rise again. Very true. That's because short-term stock market movements are notoriously hard to predict. Again, this is what I mean. Everything he said was spot on. However, my own take is that the market will rise again when several things have happened. Here's what I think needs to occur for stocks to resume the upward trend. So let's just have a look what he thinks. So for the markets to go up, first thing we need to see inflation start to come down. 100% agree with this. We need inflation to come down. That is the main market fear at the moment. That is what the whole, any investor just bomb. First thing they mention is inflation. And of course, inflation is sky high levels, you know. 9% in the UK, it's 8.6% at the US. And yeah, it is creating problems. So 100% agree with him on that score. Not only is it negatively impacting company profits, it's also impacting consumer spending. So of course, if it's hitting the profits and it's hitting the spending, that's a double whammy. Because you've got less income coming in, less revenue, there we are, look. And the share price obviously are getting hit from the company's profits. But I would argue these are both sort of the same thing, because company profits are impacted from consumer spending. So possibly a little bit of a mix-up there from him, but look, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Until inflation comes down substantially, I think equity markets will be volatile. Well, look, so I don't think they'll be volatile. I think they'll be going down. I don't think volatile is the correct word there. For me, it's going down. But yeah, well, look, we'll give them the benefit. Look, we'll also need to see investors really gain confidence in the Fed, of course. And of course, everyone keeps close eye on the Fed, don't they? Everyone looks for when he comes out and says something new. The markets get impacted dramatically by just the words he chooses. That's why he always uses words like on the table and stuff like that. He doesn't say if it's a yes or no, he just says on the table. He's got to be very careful with what he says because the markets will take him literally and then react to him. With inflation at 9%, however, a lot of people believe the central bank has lost control. Oh, and it's spooking investors. Well, that's big statements from him there. I don't know about that one. I don't think we lost control. I think he's still there, but people are losing faith in the Fed to deal with inflation. Yeah, look, and sentiment towards stocks could improve. Well, hopefully that's the case. And then to the Russia-Ukraine crisis would also, of course, it'd be helpful for the shares. Massive impact on inflation again, fueling inflation. There we are. Look at that. Look, he used the word fueling inflation because he's talking about the energy, he's talking about fuel prices, and he's used the word fueling inflation. You see, that's when you know you're dealing with someone who's up here, who's got a noddle to him. Additionally, we need to either avoid recession, or if we do see one, show we are on the way out of it. Big question here is whether the world's central banks can engineer a soft landing. Look, the Fed came out and said, look, we can't do a soft landing now, we can have a soft-ish landing. Mention how the ish has just came on. That's what I'm saying. He's very careful with what he chooses, Jerome Powell. But soft-ish landing, yeah, not what you want to hear. And raise interest rates without sending the world into a recession. Finally, we need to see less profit warnings and downward earnings revisions at the moment. Lots of companies releasing the former. Yeah, look, they all come out with new guidance, and it's always weaker guidance than the expectations at the minute, which of course isn't good for share prices. So a lot needs to happen for markets. So yeah, look, we need some inflation to be coming down. We need the Fed to be sort of pivoting, and we need, of course, companies smashing out the profits, and consumer spending to go up. That's what we need, don't we? I'm still buying stocks today. Look at that in bold. Boom. Midway through the article, look, he just announces to you lot, I'm still buying stocks today. So take note, yeah? Having said that, this doesn't mean it's a not good time for me to invest, people. It's a great time to invest. You can get massive discounts, huge discounts. And if you ain't watched my video on my little message to investors, well, I'll stick it in the info section up there, and go watch that, because that's a message to you lot directly who are investing, because you need to listen to that one. At some stage, the market will rise again. Of course, it will rise again. And when it does, the rebound could be violent. This is something massively you've got to pay attention to. I don't want to be sat on the sidelines when stocks start to rally. The market could easily rise 10% in a flash, 100%. You know, you do not want to be out the markets when these fuckers start moving up again. Yeah, because it's drastic. It's a bomb. It's a quick bop. You know what I mean? It's a sharp rise, and you don't want to just be sitting on the sidelines watching that, because it's a sad sight to see. If I wasn't invested, I could potentially miss out on big gain. Yeah, it's also worth pointing out that the market still goes sideways. There's still good opportunities for stock pickers. Yeah, of course, we know energy's been doing well. Like, here he is. Look, a good example here is Shell. FTSE 100 decline of last year. Share price rise more than 40%. So, of course, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. I'm going to stick my investment strategy and keep buying. And so should everyone watching. Yeah? Keep buying the dip continuously. You know, I've explained this on the channel before. You've just got to see it out. You've got to see it out, and you can get massive deals on right now. So, yeah, as I said, if you haven't watched my message for investors, you have to watch that one, because that just tells you everything about what you should be doing. Here are some shares I'm looking at. Look, yeah, I don't really want to click on that one. Hotstrat analyst, 6th best yet. We don't really care about that, because no one really knows what's going to happen. So, and I ain't no financial advisor, so please do not quote me on this. But yeah, that's it. So on that note, it is BG Dollars. I hopefully all see you on Friday. My big new show is coming out. I'm going to call it a show. And yeah, every Friday we just go through the markets. And yeah, there's going to be some good surprises there. So please do stick around for that. Do subscribe, as I said, leave a like. Thank you for the support recently on the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, people. See you later.